Yo, what's up, guys? So look, all right. Currently driving right now, heading to the gym. I'm literally right around the corner. So, real quick update, right? What's been going on in my life for the last 3 days? I'm gonna try my best to make this a daily thing. I know I missed a couple days, but I have a not I don't have like any huge updates or whatsoever. But what's going on in my life right now is I don't even know if I want to even start this video like that. Maybe in the future I gotta come up with a better way to start the videos with a better intro, I would say, because this is boring. Like, I wouldn't want to watch this all the way. But for those of you guys who do, that actually following the journey, appreciate y'all, man. And yep, y'all gonna learn a lot of stuff. Learn about me, learn about like what I do, learn about how I do it, how I'm good at it, and all that stuff. But quick life update. Today's Tuesday, April 22nd, something like that. Yeah, April 22nd. I'm not good with dates. I normally don't keep that off the top of my head, but today is Tuesday, 22nd of April. The planned move is out of this joint, out of this state by the 30th. Right? We ran into a few issues with the processors, man. Processing is honestly like a processor will make or break your business, bro. Like, if you have a good processor, like, you're good, man. You straight. Like, you don't have to worry about getting shut down because of like chargeback rates, because people are gonna charge back in business. That's just how it is. Like, people are gonna join your coaching program, which is obviously the issue that I'm dealing with. My bad if I tap the mic. Where people are gonna join your program and not actually use the information that you're giving them inside the coaching program, and then they'll join the program and expect the program to get them results. That's not how life works, man. You don't go to school and expect to get a job because you just showed up. Because you, not even showed up. Even if you showed up, right, you still gotta apply what you're learning. You still gotta. That's a lot. You gotta put in the work, man. So people join the program and don't see any results because they didn't put in no work. And they go charge back. We get a lot of those. Like, that's why I kind of stopped, like, slow down on like who I'm selling the program to, and I start asking a lot of screening questions to see who these people are. Right, I can't just sell, even though we have financing options where almost anybody can just get in the program, but like, we don't want just anybody, because if you are just taking anybody in your business, more of the story or more of the lesson for the day is, if you're running a service-based business, which is mid-high ticket, and you're just trying to make as much money as possible, in the long run, it's going to come back and bite you back, because you are just enrolling anybody just because you have financing option, and as long as they have a decent credit, they can get in, right? Like, it's cool and all, you make a lot of money, but in the long run, 3, 4, 5 months down the line, if you starting to do that, you're going to start getting a lot of chargebacks. Like, people are going to call their banks and say, yeah, I didn't approve this purchase, or I didn't get the service that I paid for. And guess what? You're going to get a chargeback. And that means, like, they pull it out of your account. And once they do that over and over, since the processors don't want to be at risk to lose a lot of money, they're going to put a hold on your account, right? So, more of the story, that's kind of what is going on. I have a little hold on my account of reserve. I just gotta message these people and have it removed, like, cause I don't get that many chargebacks. Not like I used to do when I first started my online coaching business. So yeah, that's a little update. Apart from that, I recorded 10 videos yesterday. Actually 12, because I did 2 videos on my phone and 10 on the camera, right? So we did 12 videos yesterday. If you guys follow me on future lectures, you guys about to see the videos. It's really just giving pure gems on like mindset, motivating you guys to like want to go out there and crush it, not just stuck to working a 9 to 5 job. Because a 9 to 5 job is good to pay the bills, but like that 5 to 9 and that that 5 to 9 in the morning and in the evening after work is really what is gonna like get you to escape that, escape the cycle, because the cycle that you're living in. Entrepreneurship can be like that too, bro. But the thing is, with entrepreneurship, there's no cap to how much income you can make, right? And there's also no guarantee to how much income you can make, right? It's a risk, and the rewards definitely outbeats the risk, right? Because in entrepreneurship, right, one thing that most people kind of one thing that most people kind of get mixed up with entrepreneurship, they think, oh, you only work 1 hour a day, right? You only work less hours more, you get paid more. But this is the thing. Those who really succeed with entrepreneurship, they lock in. Now they go a period of time in their life where it's like 7, 8, maybe even 1 year, right? Where they're locked in. Like healthy, like what is really healthy is 6 months. If you lock in, let's say you look at your calendar, you set 6 months, you set a daily routine, like literally you have like 6 or 7 things on your day-to-day routine that you do every single day, right? The first week or two might be hard for you to fall into the routine, which is totally okay. But it's not okay. It's okay, but it's not okay, because when you start a new job, people start waking up. Let's say you start a new job and they say, oh yeah, we're gonna pay you $25 an hour. Let's say $20 an hour. Just show up at this time and this time, and this time to this time. You're gonna wake up that very first next day. You're gonna go to sleep as early as possible to wake up that next day and show up at that time and make it there at that time, right? Which is okay, right? You're working for somebody. More of the story, people prioritize other people more than themselves, right? Especially when it has to do with a dollar like especially when it has to do with money. So if you're disciplined enough to an aspect or to an extent where you can literally tell yourself, okay, like this is my business, I'm going to show up every day at this time and I'm going to stop at this time, right? But the thing is, within those 6 months, there's no start and stop time. It's sun up to sundown, you're working on your business, right? But you have those 6 things that you do every day that keeps your mind outside of business, because sometimes it can be you can be insane, right? So I would say, let's say for instance, you wake up at 6 a.m., you hit the gym, wake up at 6 a.m., hit the gym. Wake up at 6 a.m., read your Bible, hit the gym, get some food, right? High protein, low carbs, and then whatever the rest of the task is, right? Because mine is when I'm locking on, like, some people call this monk mode, some people call this there are multiple different names for it, but it's a period of time in your life where you're locked in to build yourself, build your business, and build your I forgot there's a term for it. Just to build, right? Just to lock in, achieve so much wealth, because the work that you're putting in is not gonna happen instantly, right? You're locking for a period of time, 6 months. Honestly, with entrepreneurs, real entrepreneurs only have to do this maybe like once or twice. Like maybe once or twice every couple of years, right? Every 3 years they do maybe once or twice, because once you do it, like the first time that you do it, your business should automatically like elevate, right? And you should just, like, I know people who have done this just once and they've never had to do it again. Like, they're locked in, like they do it once and then now they never have to be locked in as much as they were ever again. And sometimes they have to do more than just 6 months. So it's a period of time where you create a routine for yourself and you stay disciplined. You have tasks that you have to wake up at a certain time and do those exact same task consistently, repetitively. You might go insane because you keep doing the exact same thing every day. And for a long period of time, 2, 3, 4 months, when you start doing it, you see no results, no income, no nothing. You'll just keep doing the exact same thing because you have faith and you know it's going to work, right? And after you break past those first 6 months and you start to see results, now you can delegate majority of the task if you want to get yourself out the business. But delegation also comes with risk, because now you are literally putting your income into someone else's hands, and someone else's hands has control of it. But if they quit, you're back to square one, doing everything all by yourself. So before you delegate, you gotta have like what I would say, lock in your business for at least a year, right? You wanna lock in, do everything for a year. Once you do start, let's say you come up with an amazing idea. Like let me use an example. Let's say you're great at credit repair. It's hot in this car, man. Let me turn it down. Let's say you're great at credit repair, right? You've learned all the skill sets, you know how to do it, you want to start a business out of it, right? You've repaired your credit, you have a perfect credit score, you repaired your family's credit, you want to start a business out of it. Cool, perfect. First 6 months, when you're locking in, you're gonna learn a lot of different skills. You're gonna start learning how to lead generation, how to manage a team and volume, right? How to manage dealing with 100 people's profile at once. You're gonna learn all those stuff, build out different systems, and then once you build out different systems to learn how to manage it yourself, right? You've managed a lot of clients, you've built up a lot of income. Let's say 6 to 8 months, you build out. Because credit repair business, they grow fast, right? I'm just going based off that, but like any other business, probably take longer. It'll probably take you a year of locking in, 6 months of building all the systems and doing everything yourself, and like start to generate income and get the business from the ground and going, like smashing your first couple $10,000 to $20,000 months. And then now the next 6 months is gonna be for you like actually building liquidity, right? So now that you can building liquidity, not only so you can leverage it down the line, but so you have a foundation to fall back on if you was to delegate and find someone to take on certain tasks or take on certain roles. They quit on you, you wouldn't have to just go back to square one. You just put the business on pause, get somebody back trained, ramped up, and they're back into the cycle, right? So I don't even know why I started talking about that. Why did I start talking about that? But yeah, like I just gave y'all some game, right? That's the whole point of doing these videos every day. Give y'all some sort of game. I think last time we talked about procrastination. Right now I'm technically procrastinating, right? Because I don't have this on my to-do list for the day. Let me show you guys my to-do list, right? Show you guys. Whew. And as you can see what time I made it, this is literally last night. How do you flip this camera? Alright, I'm gonna just do this and show y'all. I recorded this. I did put this at 11:48 p.m. last night. Got all the to-do lists. It's not even that crazy. Most of this stuff, I'm gonna use AI to complete it. AI, man, I gotta tap into AI. That's another video, right? Use AI to complete it. Just cross-check, make sure that it's good as I want it, and then basically wake up 6. It's not 6 o'clock right now. I didn't wake up at 6, right? I know I practice what I preach, right? Don't get it twisted. Today I didn't wake up at 6 because I had an emergency. I was gonna say very important, but it's more like an emergency last night, which caused me to stay up past the time I normally go to sleep. I normally go to sleep like at 12, wake up at 6. But I end up going to sleep like at 1:30. So woke up a little late. Right now, it actually just hit 9 o'clock. If I wasn't recording this video 13 minutes, I would have probably been in there. Well, 10 minutes because, yeah. But, yeah, wake up 6, complete 300 push-ups, walk 3 miles on a treadmill, which I'm about to do right now. Full gym workout, weights, cardio. So basically full body. Shower, get dressed, read Bible for 10 to 15 minutes, review today's priority list, record 2 videos, which I don't need to because I recorded a bulk amount of videos, what was that, yesterday. Watch 1 podcast, during lunch. Respond to some DMs and emails, right? Now, the emails part can easily be delegated. The only reason I didn't delegate it yet is because I use AI to respond to my emails, right? And I like actually looking at my emails. And then, yep, I have prepare for interview candidate, conduct interview 4 to 5:25. Check in with COO/team check-in. post videos on TikTok, Instagram, handle sales calls, follow up if any, right? Set up Slack workspace for sales team, right? Because the Slack, we used to use a different platform called Telegram, but we found out Slack is way better. Start working on obviously setting up this account I have to set up. I'm not gonna talk about it right here. Well, it's a trust. Start working on setting up a trust. All right. Journal for the day. Today's wins, lessons. Light reading, business, mindset, finance. No phone for 30 minutes before bed. That's it, right? So, and the top priorities for the day is obviously 300 push-ups, uploading those 2 videos, interview sales rep, an appointment setter, set up the Slack, and set up the trust. So that's how I pretty much structure my day. I do this, I'll be honest, I'm not gonna say I do this every day, but I do this at least 4 days out the week, right? Because the other days that I don't do it, I really don't want to do nothing. So 4 days out of the week, I like to stay disciplined, and it's typically Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursday. Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, those are just light days. I wake up, there are my priorities to do, right? That I know, okay, I need to do these tasks, but it's just a light day for me, right? But that's that right there. I'm getting a sales rep onboarded today, and an appointment setter. I already broke that all down to you, but yeah, about to go hit this workout, and hopefully I can record another one of these videos today to make up for the last 3 days that I didn't upload. But yeah, that's that. Hope you guys had some valuable information from these videos. This is raw content, man. There's no edits. I'm literally sitting here in my car at a gym parking lot recording this for y'all, and just following the journey. Right now, the last 3 days we did about, yesterday we did 7,500. Sunday we did 7,500. Yesterday we did 25, which is a low, right? Today we have about, I think we have 10 sales calls on the calendar. But we really want to scale and get some more. We want to scale. We have 9 sales calls on the calendar. We want to scale and get a lot more sales calls, just because the sales reps we have on board right now, the call volume is a little bit too much for them, right? Because our show up rate, we've implemented a system to get our show up rate to increase, right? So that's that right there. Today, I think we might do I'm not sure. We have to see, but we're aiming to do at least $3,000 today. Only reason we did 7,500 on a Sunday is because I hosted a webinar, a training where pretty much, you guys know what a webinar is. If you don't know what a webinar is, then you've not been on the internet long enough, right? Literally a video training, a Zoom call where everybody jump on and they see I go over the entire program, what affiliate launchpad is, what TikTok shop affiliate is, and at the end of the entire thing, I pretty much sell people into my program called Affiliate Launchpad, and then they get a lot of valuable information in there and all that stuff. But after the webinar that was on Friday, Saturday I did some onboarding. Sunday I dropped another link and I said, hey, look, if you guys want to, I dropped another link and said, look, we open up 10 more spots for you guys to get access, right? Because after the onboarding call, we realized that we can actually take on more people. We could honestly take on up to 20 more people, but we said 10 spots because the lower the number in sales, the lower the number you put, the more people are going to value it, right? Because it's a Telegram community with over 230 people. I'm not going to say, look, we're opening 50 more spots, right? I'm just going to say a lower number, and we're going to get people come regardless. So we booked up some calendars. We did that Sunday morning. No, it was Saturday. We did that Saturday night, and then Sunday morning the calendar was packed because we only let one day for them to book. And these are 20-30 minute call. We jump on the call, see why they think Affiliate Launchpad or TikTok Shop is valuable for them, and then we get them join the team. Right? Simple. But that's everything, guys. I just dropped some game. Drop a game on the comments if you watch all the way to this point, so I know that, hey, look, man, props to the person that dropped that game, right? If you drop game, and I'm gonna follow you on the gram, and I'm gonna follow you on the gram, and I don't know how people are gonna drop games, so I'm not gonna give any crazy promises. But yeah, drop game in the comments if you watch to this point. I'm gonna follow you on the gram, man. But with that being said, that's everything. Yeah, I'm gonna see you guys later. Peace.